was on the high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, holy words for to hear, holy words for to hear. The first to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. The third to come down was Lord Daniel's wife, just as fair as any queen, just as fair as any queen. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel Sherrill. I am embarking on a lesson with the masterful Doc Watson on fingerstyle guitar. Now I'm not wearing any picks, partly because when I play clawhammer banjo, I use this fingernail. I grow that fingernail out. I grow this fingernail out too, just in case this one breaks. And then the thumb, it's a happy thumbnail if I can keep that one growing as well. Life happens and sometimes fingernails break. So the more choices you have, the better the choices you have are. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm embarking on the verse. This is part 2 of Matty Groves. If you're looking for the introduction, I did a part 1 of that last video, and just search my videos or search Matty Groves part 1 lesson or something like that, and you will find a link or a video describing each part of that introduction. What I'm embarking on in this video is the verse and the kind of unique, I wanted to say odd right there, but I don't believe it's odd. I just think it's a different way to understand rhythmic progression within folk music, rhythmic progression, even within popular music. This tune and a lot of tunes in this kind of idiom, this traditional folk music style, follow kind of what I would call dedication to the melody. So the melody is the leader here. I'm not counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna help you understand this progression by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. But really what's most important is that you're using the melodic tones and the words to lead you through understanding how this progression works within the melody and with this story. So really I'm just gonna take the first 2 kind of verses in this song. There's a lot of verses in this song, and you can listen to the recording. Once you integrate all of this stuff, you can listen to the recording that Doc did, and kind of, you know, you can figure out exactly what he did, or you can make it your own. Okay, so again, part 1 is the introduction. That's in a different video. This, I'm just going to embark on the verse and the finger picking patterns of the verse. Now there's 2 parts here. The first part is was on the high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, holy words for to hear, holy words for to hear. So just that. Now I'm going to change that to finger picking. You notice the chords are really simple. A minor, C, 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 and C, 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 A minor, and F back to C. Very simple chords, but the juice and the technique of this tune and why this is advanced is that the thumb and your first and second finger are just cruising along on all these chords. So while the introduction with this A minor, I'm going 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. When I get into the verse, I'm going 5-4, 6-4 in order to kind of start the roadmap of this verse. So There is a tablature that has all kind of exactly what I'm about to play and say. There is a tablature that has all this written down that if you follow the links in the description below, you can find access to it. Now, this first verse. So the words of this first verse go, it was on the high, high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, holy words for to hear, holy words for to hear. Now I'm going to use specific words of that verse as the roadmap to change chords. It was on the high, high holy day. Kind of not the duh of day, but the A. It was on the high, high holy day. So very shortly after you do the consonant duh of day, you're changing to a C chord. Now the finger picking pattern of this A minor. It was on the high, 5 4 6 4 5 4 6 4 5 4. Yeah, the finger picking pattern with all three fingers. 5 4 3 6 2 4 3 5 2 3 6 2 4 3 5 2 3 6 2 4 3 5 4 3 6 2 4 3. So I do that. And what's odd here is that I'm going to do it 5 times and then change to C, because that's what the melody dictates. It was on the high, high holy day. So if this pattern is 5 4 6 4 as one pattern, I'm doing 2.5 of those. 1 2 half. Now in context, you don't feel that. You just hear the melody, which sounds like this. It was on the high, high holy day. This is all in a tablature as well. I'll do that again. Ready, and it was on the high, high holy day. Now once we get to day, we're in a C chord, and we're going to do 5 4 6 4. That's that whole thing that we did before. It was on the high, high holy day, the very best day of the... So there, 5 4 6 4 5 4. We're doing 1.5 this time. We're not changing chords, but we're changing what our thumb does. So if we go, it was on the high, high holy day, the very best day of the year. On the y of year, we're going back to the 5th string instead of going to the 6th string. This is what Doc does in the recording. I think it's a great choice because it sets up for the next moment. And again, this is so melody based. Like the guitar, it's really important to remember that the guitar here, its purpose is not to sound like super sophisticated and fast, although it does. The guitar is meant to serve the song and serve the story. So try not to get wrapped up in kind of analyzing the technique. If anything, get caught up in analyzing why this song and story is so popular. Kind of think about, the finger picking speaks for itself in a way, and Doc is an epic fingerstyle player, but also the timbre of his voice is perfect for this song, and the emotion and the vibe that he puts into this tune is world class. That's why it's so super duper popular. So why he's changing chords, why he's not changing chords here, but why he's reverting is kind of, again, dictated by the melody. So the first word that we use here is on. It was on the high, high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, holy words for holy words for to hear. So, the way these chords change, it was on the high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves, so the Ma in Matty gets the next one. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, had gone to church, holy words for to hear. Holy, next one is holy on F, holy words for to hear. Does that make sense? If you have questions, leave those down in the comments below. There is a tablature that has all these little idiosyncrasies written out, and also with the finger picking pattern. Let me take that first half again. It was on the high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, holy words for to hear, holy words for to hear. Now the second half, first to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. Little riff. See again. The third to come down was Lord Daniel's wife, on an A minor, just as fair as any queen. Okay, now let's break apart that second one and insert that little riff. So we're coming from holy words for to hear. 1, 2, 3. The first to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. Take that little riff. First to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. Okay, that little riff right there. Here in this one, I'm not gonna go back and reform my C chord on the word green, or the sung word green. I'm gonna keep on that 5-4-6-4. So what that is gonna look like: first to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. On green, I'm playing that G note. Green. Right? Okay, so that riff is kind of like a banjo roll. So here, I'm going to be moving my thumb off of my 6th, 5th, and 4th string in order to get this kind of banjo roll. Okay, so I'll take that nice and slow. First to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. That riff looks like this. As soon as I hit that third fret, 6th, 5th string, I'm going to do that pinch. And I'm going 5-3 with my thumb. Take that again one more time slow. Was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. The third to come down was Lord Daniel's wife, just fair as any queen, just as fair as any queen. No, I'm breezing through this. It's a little bit difficult to teach this song because it's so intricate, bridging the melody and the chords and the finger picking at the same time. Suffice to say that the tab is available that kind of deconstructs every little thing that I'm doing here. So I'll take that second verse again. The first to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. There it is. The third to come down was Lord Daniel's wife, just as fair as any queen, just as fair as any queen. Now I'll do the whole thing again. It was on the high holy day, the very best day of the year. Little Matty Groves had gone to church, holy words for to hear, holy words for to hear. Second verse. The first to come down was dressed in red, and the second one dressed in green. The third to come down was Lord Daniel's wife, just as fair as any queen, just as fair as any queen. So there you have the first and second verse. All this stuff applies to the rest of the song. Once you can really integrate all these parts, you are off to the races about how you choose to integrate songs. I would encourage you, get off book, memorize it all. And if memorization is hard for you, go out any street, doesn't matter, it could be your driveway, and play the song to out in space where anybody could be walking by. Go busk, essentially. Go busk and see if you actually know the song. Because that's busking. When people ask me, hey, I have difficulty memorizing things, I say go outside somewhere public and play music. Go to a park, go anywhere, play the song that you're trying to learn, and the dirt, so to speak, will come out in the wash. I know I breezed through this. I know it's a lot to ingest. There's a tablature available, and if you're interested, I do private lessons online as well. I love this tune, and I hope you found some use for this video. I'll see you next time.